Talk about a beautiful way to wrap up this work week. We even had a rebound with our temperatures, and it was actually pretty nice across Central Oregon. Hey everyone, I am Chief Meteorologist Darrell Winninger from the Central Oregon Daily Weather Center. We're about to do a deep dive into your most reliable forecast because through this weekend, some big changes are expected to our weather pattern, and these changes come with our next system actually bringing more rain into the high desert, a little bit of snow in the Cascades, and then more changes are expected late in the 7-day planner. So let's kick this off right. Here is a look outside with some of those cameras across Central Oregon. A whole lot of sunshine, some clouds, and a few areas of fog are going to be possible tonight. Right now, visibility not bad at all. And we actually saw that with some of those cameras as well. So when we actually look at traffic cameras, we have dry roads still, and that's going to be changing through the next 48 hours, especially Saturday night going into Sunday and through the day Sunday. At elevation, doesn't look much different. We have dry roads and actually more melting on the side of the road. In fact, we lost an inch at Hoodoo at the base, 12 inches there, 1 foot of snow, and that's where we have it. Timberline is sitting at 33 inches, and here through the next few days, we could actually catch a little bit more, just not tonight. So through the overnight hours, no fresh snow is expected tomorrow. Highs are going to be in the 40s, but then by tomorrow night, we could actually start to see a little bit of mountain snow. More of it is expected by the time we get through the rest of this weekend. So Saturday, at a glance, here's what you can expect. Increasing clouds are in the forecast through the day, but then by 5 p.m., a little bit of snow in the Cascades and some sprinkles, some showers in our lower elevation. So that's definitely some good news, and these changes all really take shape tonight. So satellite and radar does show, well, nothing for radar. Even when we look at the bigger picture, the closest light showers over the Olympic Peninsula, and there is a cold front that is out over the Pacific Ocean. For Central Oregon, we've just got some in and out clouds, and right now we're looking at a mixture, a blend of visible imagery and infrared satellite imagery. But let's go ahead and drop the visible and the radar, go to just infrared. We have a pretty significant cold front out over the Pacific Ocean, but still a ridge of high pressure that's still impacting the Pacific Northwest. The few clouds that we've had are thinning out, and there's not much of anything left over, no signature of fog like we've seen the last couple of evenings. So that's definitely some good news. Even when we look at water vapor imagery, mostly dry conditions over Central Oregon, and that next system's still well out over the Pacific Ocean. And we do have a steep gradient when it comes to pressure, indicative of some strong winds offshore, and that low way out over the Gulf of Alaska. So here's how this plays out. Through the overnight hours, we are expecting some in and out clouds, closest fog over Wasco County, and even getting into Sherman, maybe Gilliam County, and a little further off towards the east. But by tomorrow, we start to get these increasing clouds. By Saturday evening, some PM showers, and then some scattered rain overnight. Watch what happens through the next 24 hours after that, though. More rain across Central Oregon, followed by falling snow levels, some snow in the highest elevations, too. So as of right now, relative humidity is dry to moderate in some locations, 70% humidity in Madras, 62 in Warm Springs. But look at this. Temperatures today were in the 60s and 50s for most, a few 40s on the map. And that's actually I missed the forecast because I thought some of this fog was going to stick around. It lifted up pretty quickly. We got back to mild. This is a pleasant rebound, and we actually broke record high temperatures in Bend, Sun River, and Sisters. Currently, it's still mild. It's still in the 50s with a few 40s on the map, and the temperature change in the last 24 hours, look at this, running between 5 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago in Paulina to 24 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago in Redmond. So that's a big jump in temperatures, and it feels great. Tonight, it'll be chilly. Many of us getting to near, some of us below freezing, a few 20s even possible, and by tomorrow we're back into the 60s. So Saturday will still be mild, 50s with a few 60s for highs. And this is in advance of our next system. So through Saturday, showers west of the Cascades and a few showers come over the crest and into Central Oregon. And then by Sunday, we're looking at 50s and some 40s. Cooler, wetter, and gusty. By Monday, chilly and more sunshine rolling into the high desert. That is going to be the wrap up of this next active weather pattern. Really, basically just one system rolling through, but a lot of rain is expected and even significant mountain snow in the forecast. So your temperature trend shows that we are cooling down into a seasonable range, just not until the beginning of next week. Once we start next week, seasonable in and out clouds, and late in the 7-day planner, our next system rolls in. So let's hit your forecast model. Through the overnight hours, some pockets of fog possible, increasing clouds Saturday, and rain expected through Sunday. On the backside of Sunday's cold front during the evening, rain becomes snow in the mountains, and then some snow in our lower elevations, just in time for the system to wrap up, and back to a mixture of sunshine and cloud cover Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And during that time frame, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, seasonable temperatures are expected, no precipitation in sight, and just a light breeze. So let's fast forward to Wednesday, because we're still looking at rain Sunday with a different forecast model, that long range one. Some snow showers Monday with some snow in the Cascades, and then by Tuesday, back to in and out clouds. Fast forward, by Wednesday, a very weak system, not really bringing too much in the way of changes, but let's go ahead and start at Thursday. Increasing clouds in advance of our next system, some prefrontal action, and then by the time we get to Friday, our next system. We're getting into an active weather pattern, but by then, the atmosphere is already going to be super cooled. We're actually looking at the potential of getting more mountain snow. So between now and Tuesday at 11 p.m., some snow showers are expected, just not much in the way of sticking until you get to the highest elevations. At that point, we're looking at 4 to 8 inches of snow. And when we time that out, most of it's coming Saturday night going into, through Sunday and Sunday night. And then by Monday and Tuesday, we're back to more sunshine. So ultimately, the highest snow totals are going to be in the mountains. And at this point, by Friday at 7 a.m., we're already tracking that next system moving into the Pacific Northwest. So let's talk winds tonight. Already a light breeze, wind gusts not even impressive, and so that's one of the reasons why I was pleasantly surprised when I woke up and there wasn't much fog. There wasn't any wind to help stir up the atmosphere, but we cleared it out anyways. It's definitely some good news. Now by Saturday, it's going to be breezy, south becoming southwest wind. By Sunday, gusty winds are expected, south becoming westerly winds. And then a few snow showers Sunday night going into Monday. And then we finally start to see some clearing late Monday. So for tonight, expect 30s with some 20s on the map. By tomorrow, we're talking 50s for most. Increasing clouds and some PM showers. After starting with some AM fog, potentially, for parts of the high desert. Now, your 7-day planner shows these temperatures are really tanking by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're back to near average. So we're going from mild to seasonable. It's all because of a cold front that mostly impacts a Sunday, lingering snow showers into Monday. By Thursday and Friday of next week, that's when we finally see our next chance of real significant mountain snow. But there is going to be the potential for some snow between now and the beginning of next week. So when we look at our weekend headlines, we are talking increasing clouds Saturday, rain and mountain snow Sunday, and gusty winds for many. Also, a cooling trend sets up, but right now there's no precipitation in sight. That's the latest in weather. Join us tonight on Central Oregon Daily News. We'll have the latest headlines and your most reliable forecast. See you then.